Welcome to this session, and today we are going to discuss welcome and first steps with a focus on setting up your code editor. Before we start building websites with HTML and CSS, we need one very important tool, a code editor. A code editor is a special software that allows developer to write programming code in a much easier and more organized way. Instead of using a simple text editor, a code editor provides useful features such as syntax highlighting, auto completion, error detection, and many productive tools that make coding faster and easier. Since this may be your first time learning program, I will guide you through installing one of the most popular and powerful code editor used by developers around the world. The code editor we will use in this called Visual Studio Code, also known as VS Code. It is developed by Microsoft and it is widely considered one of the best code editors for web development. In fact, most professional web developers use VS Code because it is free, lightweight, fast, and supports thousands of extensions that help with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, Java, and many other languages. To download VS Code, open your browser and go to VS Code download. And the first one, you have to go to it. You can also simply search for VS Code on Google, and the official Microsoft website will usually appear as the first result. The great thing about this VS Code is that works on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. So no matter which operating system you use, you can install it easily. Once you open the website, click on the download button for the operating system in your which you are using, like Mac or Windows or Linux. After clicking on the download, cleanly install the application. Once you open the website, click the download button for your operating system and run the installer. Follow the installation steps just like any other software. After installation is complete, open VS Code. And I will be waiting here. After completion of that, you can resume the video for the next steps. I hope you have successfully installed Visual Studio Code or simply VS Code on your computer. Once you open VS Code, your screen should look similar to mine. Before we start writing HTML CSS, let's spend some minutes configuring the editor. A proper setup will be make coding easier, cleaner, and more efficient through this course. Installing the Prettier extension. The first thing we are going to install in the extension called Prettier. Now, what is an extension? Extension is a small add-on that adds extra functionality to VS Code. You can think of it like an browser extensions in the Google Chrome. It enhances the editor and allows us to customize it according to our needs. To install Prettier, click on the extension icon and then search for Prettier. You usually find it at the first result because it is one of the most popular extensions with millions of downloads. Now click on install and enable it. Reload the VS Code. Prettier automatically formats your code every time you save a file. This keeps your code clean, properly aligned, and easy to read. It also ensures that your code looks exactly like the example shown during this course, making it much easier to identify and fix mistakes. Prettier automatically formats your code every time you save a file. This keeps your code clean, properly aligned, and easy to read. It also ensures that your code looks exactly like the example shown during this course, making it much easier to identify and fix mistakes. From now, this is the only extension we'll install. We add more useful extensions later in this course. Now let's configure a few important settings. Go to the settings icons in the left corner and open the settings and search for default formatter. As you can see, the default formatter, select Prettier code formatter as your default formatter. This tells VS Code to use Prettier whenever it formats your code. And second one is format on save. Enable this option by clicking the box. When this setting enabled, every time you save your file, VS Code automatically formats your code using Prettier. This helps maintain consistent formatting without any extra effort. And third is auto save. Change it to on focus chain This means VS Code automatically saves your file whenever you switch to another tab or another application. It is a simple setting, but it prevents accidental loss of work and saves you from consistently pressing control presses. And fourth one is tab size. Set the value to 2. Tab size controls the indentation of your code. We'll understand the indentation better once we begin writing HTML, but using a tab size of 2 keeps our code clean and matches the formatting used throughout this course. At this point, our VS Code settings are completely configured. Changing the color theme. Now let's make VS Code look even better by changing its appearance. VS Code allows us to customize the editor using color themes. Themes does not change how your code works. They simply change the colors used to display the editor and highlight different parts of your code, making it more comfortable to read. The theme I recommend is called One Monokai. To install it, open the extension panel again, search for One Monokai, install the extension. After installation, click on the settings icon again. Select the color theme and choose One Monokai from the list. This theme provides a clean dark interface with excellent syntax highlighting, making it easier to distinguish HTML tags, CSS properties, strings, and other code elements. Of course, themes are completely based on personal preferences. VS Code already includes several built-in light and dark themes, and you are free to choose whichever. And thank you, and I'll see you in the next lecture.